Faiz boleh pergi whiteboard ke, Faiz? Tak payah saya suruh pun dah ada. Siapakah yang buat ni? Alah, okay, thank you. Siapa nak mengaku siapa yang dah buat tu? Okay. Good. Okay, number 2. Okay, any questions for number 2? Any problems? Tak ada dia direct je. Betul tak? Any tricks ke kat sini? Tak ada kan? So what the question wants? The question wants the question wants magnitude of acceleration. Okay, so what is given to you? Velocity and then velocity t. What is the difference between the two velocities? Class? In the statement, there is a velocity 30 meter per second and then velocity 20 meter per second. So, what's the difference between the two velocities?
Satu final velocity, satu initial velocity.
Very good. So it's given there kan. So satu for you to write this one mv. So satu lagi mu. So which one is v? Which one is u?
V
30
final.
is V.
V is the 30 or the 20? So and then you use impulse. So what is impulse? Impulse is equal to mv minus mu. So what is mv minus mu? mv minus mu is the change of momentum. So now kita recall lah tajuk force. Okay, so dalam tajuk force you need to know about impulse. Okay, so what is impulse? Impulse is change of momentum. Okay, and then when you want to solve problems, you use this formula because this is change of momentum. Anybody can tell me what is momentum? Momentum, the symbol is P. So what is momentum? What is the definition?
Momentum is mass direct velocity.
Yeah. So momentum, the definition is a mass product of mass and velocity. So from this definition, okay. So from that definition, kita dapat apa? Kita dapat formula apa? Formula M times V. So dapat formula tu. Okay. So this is the definition. So okay. So this is the definition. So daripada definition ni, okay, awak dapat okay, so from this definition, that's why kita kata change of momentum. Alright. So if you see this one, okay, this is a momentum. Okay, nampak tak ni? Ni, this is a momentum, this is a momentum. So ada perubahan momentum. So hopefully if this is in paper 4, you should be able to state all of this. Nampak perkaitan semua ni. Okay. Number 3. Siapa yang tolong buatkan ni? Terima kasih lah ya. A train begins a journey from a station and travels 60 km in a time of 20 minutes. What is the average speed of the train? Okay, so what is your friend doing ni? Sebabkan dah ada orang tulis, jadi the rest of you maybe you can share the reasons. Okay, so he or she ni do 60 kilometers divide by 20 minutes. What is 60 kilometers? It's the
Distance.
Yes. Tak pun. 60 kilometer ni adalah the distance. Okay. So this is the distance and then 20 minutes is the time. So what your friend is doing. Okay, kalau ni dalam paper 4, listen carefully everyone. If this is in paper 4, don't just go straight like this. Tapi ni paper 2 tak ada masalah. Kalau paper 4, what you should do first is you should write the formula. So formula is average speed. So kalau sama ada awak tulis use the symbol. Symbols dia VAVE, average. Okay? Right. Ataupun awak tulislah VAVE ke macam tu. Okay, so V average equals to, what is that? Distance. Kalau kena tahulah, it's total distance. So this is average speed. Not the same as instantaneous speed. Okay? Instantaneous speed. Okay, usually kita tak sebutlah the word instantaneous speed. Okay, speed at an instant, speed at a time. Jadi, this is what your friends did. Okay, bagus. Okay, nampak tak ni? Okay, he or she converted this into meters. Well done. And 20 meters, okay. Kena tunjuk sikit lah. Jawapan ni betul tak salah. This one is correct. This is not wrong. Tapi kena tunjuk apa?
20 times 60.
Yes. So you kena tunjuk lah 20 times 60. Okay, dapatlah 1,200 and the answer is C. Confident. Correct. Okay, number 5. Okay, this one, a small bottle has a mass of 20 gram when empty. The volume of the bottle is 10 centimeter cubic. Alah, cikgu soalan ni senang je. Yes, this is very easy. But maybe ada orang yang ni pun dia tak perasan macam mana nak buat. Dia lupa ke apa kan. Yang susah-susah dia ingat, yang senang dia tak ingat. So this is easy. You just okay, divide. Okay, what's the formula? You need to know. This is about density. So density, the formula is
mass over volume.
Mass over volume. So this is mass, this is the volume. And then you look at the answers. The units are in, apa sayang? In gram per centimeter cubic. So you don't have to, kan? Okay, number 6. Okay, an object of mass 0.8 kg is moving in a straight line at a velocity of 2 meters per second. A force is exerted on the object in the direction of motion for a period of velocity. What force is exerted on the object? So in what topic is this one? This is in which topic? So this is force and motion. Okay, force and motion. Okay, ada banyak cerita tentang force ya. So forces, okay, you need to know. So kita pergi recall sikit lah. You need to know when we talk about force, force can be balanced or unbalanced. Okay, so what do we mean by balance? Balance means there is no net force. Okay. So balance can be balanced. Balance means no net force ataupun kita kata resultant force is 0. So that's the meaning of balanced forces. Okay, if we have unbalanced forces, okay, so that will cause an effect and we can calculate the unbalanced force. Okay. Right, so this is the formula F equals to MA, right? So let's go back to the question tadi. Right? So this one, your friends, what force exerted? A equals to V minus U over T, very good. So why, okay, you need to find A first because we want to use this formula F equals to MA. So in order to use this one, you are given the mass. Okay, you want to find F. but you don't know A. Okay, then you find A first. Okay, and you get this one. So what's the unit for force, class? Newton.
Newtons.
Yes. Okay. So ada masalah soalan ni? Tak ada. Kalau dalam soalan pun tadi awak dah tengok dia pun direct je lah untuk IGCSE ni. Okay, the friction, you need to read a little bit about friction. What is friction? What's the definition of friction? Friction is always oppose the direction of, bukan oppose the force acting on it. Okay, so that is friction. Okay, and then you need to know unbalanced forces means we have resultant force. Okay, so what is the effect? Okay, it can affect its motion in a number of ways. So when we have unbalanced forces, the object could speed up, the object could slow down, the object could change direction. Okay, so these are the examples. All right. So if you look at this is about circular motion. So circular motion mana? Okay, ni So you don't, okay, there is no calculation for circular motion. Okay, you just need to know for circular motion, apa yang penting awak kena tahu for circular motion? Okay, this one, centripetal force. So what is this centripetal force? The centripetal force is always perpendicular. Okay, perpendicular to what? Perpendicular to the velocity tu. Okay. Right. And then awak kena tahulah kenapa kita ada centripetal force. Saya jam ni sebab this is revision tajuk force Bila revision tajuk force, saya nak pergi sentuh semualah kan. Kita tak ada banyak masa dah nak mock dah ni kan. Okay, but my question is, why do we have centripetal force? So in order to answer that one, you go back to this. Okay, kita ada centripetal force because the force is unbalanced. Okay, and then what is the formula of force? F equals to ma. So F, okay, we know that F equals to ma. Now, when we know that, okay, and then now for this one, acceleration. Okay, kenapa when the object is moving in a circular motion, there is always an acceleration? Okay. Okay, now what do you see about this? Okay, first the object is moving in a circular path. Nampak tak?
Nampak.
Okay, and then what happened? Okay, consider velocities A and B. Nampak tak velocity A and velocity B? At A, the red color, B, the blue color. Now, both of the values, okay, saya buat kat sini values of A and B is equal. Okay, value dia, value. So let's say V ni adalah, okay, V, so sekejap saya mencari tempat ni. So let's say V equals to, let's say lah 10 meter per second. Okay, V the red one, and then V blue also equals to 10 meter per second. So the magnitude is the same. What is magnitude? Magnitude is the value. So the magnitude is the same. Nampak tak magnitude sama? Okay, now what do you understand about velocity, students? If you recall, what is the definition of velocity? Is the rate of change of the velocity is the rate of change of displacement. So sekarang ni saya tunjuk kat awak tentang speed. What is speed? Speed is rate of distance. Okay. Now sekarang adakah speed dengan this speed and velocity is the same? Tak sama. Okay, apa beza speed and velocity? So speed is a scalar quantity. However, velocity is a vector quantity. So now my question is, okay, my next question is, what is the meaning of vector quantity? So if you remember, ni semua dah kena tahu tau ni. So if you remember, vector has its meaning. So what is the meaning of vector? Mana
Ada
saya?
magnitude dengan
Yes,
direction.
magnitude. Okay, vector has magnitude and direction. Okay? Dah. Okay, sampai sini okay tak? Boleh follow? Okay, now bila
Boleh.
kita pergi tengok dekat velocity tu, although they have the same value, okay, although they have the same magnitude, can you tell me about the direction of both the V's? What can you say about V red ni, yang ni? Ni. Dengan yang blue. Are they on the same direction? Do they have the same direction?
No.
No,
No.
they are not. The red one is pointing to the mana tu? To the west. West mana? West apa tak? Okay, yang B tu, the blue one is pointing towards north, northeast kan? Okay, yang A, northwest. Betul? So the velocity is actually not the same. Not the same. Kenapa not the same? Because that we consider the direction as well. Since the direction not the same, hence V not the same. So when there is change in velocities, so nampak tak tu bila kita guna vector diagram, kita ada the green color arrow tu. Nampak tak green color arrow? So the green color arrow shows that, okay, there is change in velocity. Okay, so kita dapat resultant velocity. So this resultant velocity shows that kita ada change in velocity. Bila ada change in velocity and then you recall back, what is the meaning of acceleration? Acceleration means change of velocity over time. So since we have change, kita ada change of velocity, okay, so kita ada acceleration. So because of this acceleration, okay, and then from this formula, kita dapat, okay, there is a force. Okay, the force is always pointing to the center of the circle. Okay, so this is how you explain about force. Okay, centripetal force ataupun circular motion object. Okay, dah pergi jauh dah tu. So that's about force. Okay, kita dah recall about force. Okay, and then a crane is used to lift loads vertically. The output power of the crane to lift a car is P. Okay, dia tak bagi numerical value. Dia bagi dalam simbol P. The crane then lifts a lorry. What is the output power of the crane now? So this one you need to know the formula of power. So now given by your friends ni, power equals to work done over time